today we are going to talk a little bit about how to appreciate your partner or whoever it is that you're in relationship with. Sometimes when we've known somebody for a long time, been with somebody for a long time, the things that drew us to that person in the first place start to become a little bit annoying to us, right? Maybe I don't know, a funny little expression that they had or way of doing something can start to wear on our nerves after time. And why is that? Why does that happen? We start to focus more on their faults than on the good things in them. And if you've noticed that happening in your relationship, your relationship could probably use a little bit more TLC. And just think about it. If you're noticing it, obviously the other person is going to be noticing it too. So time to make a few little changes. Today we're going to talk about how to show more appreciation and gratitude towards those important people in your life. So before we go there, my name is Nancy Brooker. I'm your relationship and stress coach. I help women who have been stuck in a challenging relationship to get more clear about what is that's keeping them stuck, and bring more clarity, more connection, more joy, more ease into their relationships. Feel less triggered and be able to move forward, just feeling better and having more fun in their relationships. So let's get started with the list. Number one, you are going to make a list of that person's strengths. Yes, I know, you've probably heard this one before. So think about it this way. Sometimes we have to consciously start doing something so that it just becomes more unconscious. It happens unconsciously. We don't have to think about it as much, right? So think about sort of the intangible type things that you appreciated at one point about that person. Are they kind? Are they honest? Are they calm? Are they thoughtful? Are they charming? Are they wise? Are they good under pressure? What is it about them? And then you can also think about some of the more tangible things. Maybe some of the things that they do. Are they a really good cook? Do you guys love to watch the same movies? Maybe, maybe they're really good with the kids or with your family or friends, or your partner does something in your house, takes out the garbage, whatever that is, something that you've started to take for granted and not been giving credit for. Maybe they're really strong in a challenging situation. And that's, something that you've relied on in the past. So start to make that list. Start to really focus. Start changing your focus to what you love and appreciate about that person or that you did in the past, and you're trying to recapture, to find it again. Search your memory banks. So this is the next one, is search your memory banks for positive experiences that you had. And sometimes an easy way to do that is, so say you thought one of the strengths that you put down was that your partner was a really good cook. Well, think about one of those times where you, had fun cooking something in the kitchen together, or, went to a play or a movie or something that you enjoyed, or maybe you both like hiking in the woods, a time that you did that together, a time when you really laughed together, had a fun trip, went to a dance party, or whatever it is. Try and come up with a list of those too. And you'll start to feel your attitude sort of shift, right? Just thinking about those times. And it's really important to share that list with the other person. It shows your support, it shows your mutual respect, it shows your appreciation. And, how good would you feel if somebody came to you and said, oh my gosh, remember that time we, did ABC and we had so much fun and we laughed and laughed. That was so awesome. Like, let's do that again. It makes you feel good remembering those sorts of things, right? Reminiscing. Or just saying to them, I really appreciate this about you. As long as it comes from a place of honesty, like don't make anything up. And it helps them feel trust, like they're in a place of safety and trust. Very important. And then don't forget to add to that list every day. Don't just leave it as a static list. Look your list over. Add to it as many times as you can, and to start to talk about it with each other. Um, just can really help to shift your focus in the relationship. You know, not to overuse a metaphor, but relationships are like flowers. If you don't water them, they're gonna wilt and wither away. Relationships, if you don't nurture them, they're gonna wilt and wither away. So we really need to focus on nurturing those relationships. And I don't know how many times I can repeat this, but remember that 5-to-1 ratio, positive to negative interactions, right? 5 positive for every 1 negative interaction. And what a great way to increase your positive interactions, by looking at their strengths and sharing that with them, and really refocusing where your mind goes to. So I think that's it for me for today. You know, I hope that was helpful for you. I'd love to hear any comments that you have, anything that you'd like me to talk about in the future. Join me over on my Facebook page at Living in Yes. If you could use some help with your challenging relationship, please connect with me at www.nancybrooker.ca. Link is down below. And don't forget to download your freebie. Or there's probably a few of them down there. I don't know what I've put down there, but I hope to see you soon. And thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.